Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Hey. You know what concert I wish I could have been at? At James Brown at that little park in D.C. right after King got killed. And Don Cheadle in the movie Talk to Me was playing. What's the guy's name? Talk to me. What's his name? Why can't I think of his name now? I hate the devil. He's a liar. Anyway, what's up, y'all? I'm Donnie Keith. I'm talking about all things in Black history, even though I couldn't remember his name right now. But y'all know who I'm talking about. He was the best. Let me look him up. I hate that. Talk to me. What's his name? Hit me in the comments if you know his name. Talk to me, Don Cheadle. No, Don Cheadle. Tell me, Don Cheadle.
What about it? I'm sorry, say it one more time.
What was his name? He played.
It was an actual person.
Yes, it's a true story, and I used to like this dude. Why can't his name just be on here? It's inspired by the true story of why y'all can't help me in the chat. Y'all some haters. What's his name? What is his name? I hate doing this on air, though, but sometimes it had to be done based on the true story of, Petey Green. Petey Green. Now, if y'all don't know who Petey Green is, comedians, especially watching DK's Way. Right. I'm your host, Donnie Keith, by the way. Hey. But if you
Lloyd knew it.
Huh?
Lloyd Hinton knew it.
Thank you, Lord. I knew somebody had to know. That was embarrassing. Petey Green. Let me tell you, Petey Green, go look up his story. This dude was in prison, and he was the DJ in prison, but he had aspirations of being a real DJ. And when one of the DJ people at the station came to visit his convict brother, he told Don Cheadle, look him up when he got out. That nigga took him seriously and went and looked him up and got a job. And he gave the concert after. He kept the city from erupting, first of all. This is a Black history moment of D.C. He kept the whole city from erupting and niggas burning more shit during the King riot in Washington, D.C. He stayed on the air for 24 hours talking to the people. I know his throat was dry at the end of that session. He probably was like, y'all gonna just make it, you know? We gonna stay together and do this, my brothers and sisters. I would have loved to have been at that concert, though. Y'all, this DK's Way. Tonight's topic, we talking about blacks in history, the good, the bad, the ugly. Because we be doing the most sometimes, and sometimes we don't do enough. To the left of me, in the house, I got Mikael.
Hey,
I have my localologist. I call him my localologist because he ain't been here a while. He'll tell you why black men love booty. He'll tell you the most mundane things. He could take this water bottle and see the inventor of the plastic of this water bottle was looking at the shape of his member when he thought of it.
No, the water holds memory. And if you put
See what I'm saying?
if you put if you write a wish down, right? And then you have your water over it at night, right? The water will absorb
Put the camera on.
the water will absorb the lyrics from below. And then the next morning you drink it, and since you're 70% water, then the wish that you had underneath will be ingrained in your body, and now you are a magnet, and you'll start to attract that in your life.
Why you can't just think about it and attract it? Why you got to do the whole water ritual? and
Because
shit?
you're 70% water. You're programming the inner forces
Some
of your
bitches
life.
is dehydrated and thirsty. They are not 70% water. They out there on 30.
70% Jose Cuervo. Like, you know,
Yeah, these hoes out here 70%.
That's how I felt on Super Bowl.
Piss.
Yeah, I feel
They
it.
70%
Oh wait,
piss.
Don Julio now that Popeyes got a hold of it. You know what I'm saying? So
What
Don
is it? What
Julio
is
at
Don
Popeyes.
Julio? Tell us
70%.
about Don Julio and Popeyes.
Please.
Popeyes has now have a partnership with Don Julio. I'm not sure how true and factual it is, but there has been videos out there of people getting bottles of Don Julio
At Popeyes?
Like it's like it was a VIP table.
So they
section.
selling
Like,
chicken and disaster together. They
Chicken and
selling
tequila.
bad artery cloggage and some tequila together. That sounds like a moment to barf. Literally. Have you ever been drunk late at night coming from a club? You done had way too many shots of tequila. That shit don't mix with everything late at night. That's why I don't drink tequila. That shit have your stomach going, hey bitch, wake up. That's the noise it be making. Wake up, bitch. We got some business in the bathroom. You thought you was getting a good night's sleep. That's why I don't understand why Popeyes is selling chicken and tequila together. That's disrespectful to your arteries, to your life, to your heart, nigga. That's disrespectful. You can't have tequila and chicken for sale together. Popeyes, who owns you? Are you trying to kill black people? Just tell us. It's Black History Month. Why would you do that? Did they start that in Black History Month?
You know what's crazy? I think they.
How dare they?
That's fucked up, right? Like I think they might have started that in February. Like
It's bad enough we got the shortest month in the year. Now you want to kill niggas in the shortest month of the year.
right.
Like, no, how dare you? Why you can't sell some good acai, berries and some vodka, some juice or something? If you gonna sell an alcoholic beverage, sell something lightweight.
Right.
Y'all selling disaster.
But, Ludacris had that album called Chicken and Beer.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that kind of, it's been like a nigga anthem, like, for a while. Like,
Did you see who cloned Tyrone?
Who cloned Tyrone? It's in the chicken. It is in the chicken.
How about they
Yeah,
had
man.
40 ounces at that chicken place,
At the
didn't
chicken,
they?
come on now.
How
Like,
about
I
they
mean,
had big ass 40 ounces?
I ain't gonna lie, like living in LA, like the Jim and Dandy's, there's liquor stores right next door across the street. The Louisiana fried chickens, there's liquor stores right next to it. Like it's been something for a while.
Black history, the good, the bad, and the ugly. On the left of me, joining us, y'all heard a lot of rustling around. Y'all heard a lot of that rustling around. That was my other guest that got here late. Y'all know how I am when the late guests come, but he got on his Riff outfit again. So we got to give it up for Ecor. Riff. He know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Warriors. Real Warrior fans know what I'm
Riff.
talking
Oh,
about.
for sure.
The Riff. All you need is a karate outfit, nigga, with them glasses, and you are the king of the Riffs. Take off your
Can you
hat.
dig it?
No, that was the one that was like, who did it? Who killed the Warriors? He had to be real dramatic with the Warriors. Give me the camera. The Warriors. Riff.
That's a very expressive face.
Hey, that's how he was. Who did it? We want the Warriors. You had to see that movie, y'all. Look,
That's classic.
this is a show where you gonna get nostalgia, you gonna get futuristic stuff, you gonna get conspiracy theories. We go in on the viral videos that y'all post on social media. I usually have a lot of comedians tonight. I got a musician who's dope as fuck next to me. And he also has his own podcast, The Wolf. Then Igor the Wolf. And you like my wolf? And we got Mikael, my ologist. So he gonna come with that side bullshit on me. This gonna make sense, but it's gonna be way over everybody's head, and we gonna be looking at him like.
I can tell you how to lose weight without doing exercise.
Just breathe, right?
Oh, part of it,
That's part of it.
Okay, we'll do a show on that.
We're going to have to hear that before the end of that.
Yeah, we're going to do a little talking about that later on. Because I have just started working out. And I got my little rubber pants on. See? Okay. I'm trying to do a little something. I'm trying to get a little svelte around this mother. All right, let's go. I almost said it, Mike. I stopped myself, see? Yeah, I said I was going to be cleaner, okay?
Yeah.
Let's get into this first one. It's Black History. It's the last part of the month. Man. So we going to get all the blackness in, whether it be good, bad, or ugly. And right now I'm going to give the nigga award to someone who is not the president or whoever did this AI. This is supposedly Trump doing a little foot rub on Elon.
What?
Let's play it.
They going crazy with this AI shit.
I don't know if this is AI. Now that's some black shit right there.
That's some black way of
That's the blackest shit I ever seen. That was like P. Diddy's office.
Oh my
Nigga,
God.
you want a record? What? Let me see your toes.
Damn.
Why was he acting like he was dancing though?
Maybe
like
that's how he felt. He felt like he was into it.
He was getting into it.
His shoulders was saying, "Let me make your toes feel all of this."
Let me make it curl. Make your toes curl.
Let me make this jawline hit your side toe.
I ain't never loved a woman that much to be that passionate about
her
kissing
toes.
her feet.
How do you kiss them? Like, bitch.
I mean, like,
or do you put, if she have her foot on your shoulder doing
I'm about to say we're in the moment though.
Okay.
Like,
exactly.
Okay, you don't be like, bitch, get your feet off me.
Right, you put your tongue between the nook and crannies?
So,
all that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
All that. Why would you shortchange yourself?
Okay, so we got a room full of toe suckers. Just saying, ladies, they're watching. Fellas, I'm sorry. Y'all out there too, you toe suckers.
Taking the toe to
You
the
toe
head.
sucking suckers.
They out there.
Sarah,
Nothing wrong with it. What does Sarah say?
Don't y'all like that?
Taking the toe to the head.
Don't
You know
y'all
what I'm
like
saying? Like,
Yeah, we like that
Okay,
shit.
okay.
Especially if my foot on your shoulder, son, turn off your camera. That for real. But for real though, it's nothing like a good toe licking. Men that don't do that are really missing out on passion.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yes, they are.
like women don't understand that sometimes y'all feet stink, like and it's
Well,
like,
you don't want to
No, I'm
suck
a-
on any
no,
foot.
I'm going to clean it beforehand.
You
saw
want
that,
one
believe
that's
that.
fresh out the shower.
All day foot. All
Come
day
Come on,
foot.
you
nooks
don't
and
want to be
crannies.
slipping off some flip flops after she been at the beach all
At
day.
the gym and shit.
So I'm
She's
just
at the
saying,
gym with her gym
I'm just
shoes
saying
on.
this isn't a every occasion type deal.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a
that's-
Valentine's Day.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
feeling
Yeah,
passionate. I'm going to suck your toe. Or we just got married today. Let me suck your toe.
I don't gotta get married. It's like, if I'm in the moment, if I'm in the heat of passion, and that's what I really want to do. I don't do it. It ain't like something happen all the time, but it depends on who the lady is.
Nigga,
and
I
how-
need you to be
how
like King Almighty in School Days. I
Boy,
need you
Big
licking
Brother
the part.
Almighty, right.
Big Brother
Oh, my
Almighty. Tisha Campbell licked that nigga part.
She licked the whole.
That scene right there, shout out to Spike Lee, was probably one of the funniest scenes in early black,
I believe she
hood
did it on her own.
cinema.
I believe she did that on her own.
That
She picked
shit
that.
was hilarious. That's probably the funniest scene ever when she
It was not
licked that
scripted.
part.
I don't think that was scripted.
Sarah asked, pedicure or no pedicure? Like,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
manicure.
Like,
Hey,
I mean,
Nigga, don't
alright,
nobody
so-
want to lick no
so-
crunchy toe.
Hell no.
So the question is then now, like,
French
would you do it
pedicure.
with no pedicure?
French. I like French mani and pedicure.
Okay,
It
what if
depends
you in the toe licking mood and then she put that thing on you that look like a towel?
That mother Italian. Well, I'm gonna see that when she first have sandals on. I'm like, nah, I'm good on those.
Like, I like feet, but I do massage therapy, so I work on a lot of people's
so
feet.
you'll rub them and all of that.
But you gotta realize.
But now, you see certain feet, it's like, nah.
What about the boomerang type of feet?
Oh God.
That's what I'm talking
That's what she
about.
talking about.
Oh, those. Oh, nah.
Hammer time.
Hammer time. Nah.
Her feet going,
My hands, yeah, but nah.
Okay, so Trump, I don't know if Elon it's something going on in that White House. We need to get to the bottom of it. Because first of all, your child shouldn't be in the White House telling you nothing, telling nobody nothing. Why Trump knowing he's 99, how you getting down on your knees to, caress another dude's feet like that?
Elon
if
the
it's
president.
real.
Is Elon the president?
Hey, his son said you're not even the president.
Man.
You need to get out of here. So maybe he's trying to tell us something. This is all alleged. This is my opinion, and this is DK's way. Let's go to the next one.
I just have one little idea though. I want to actually get a bowl, get some champagne, pour the champagne on the toes, have a little residue come into my mouth.
Are you still talking about women's feet? Nigga?
He doing some Dust to Dawn shit. That's some Dust to Dawn.
No. I'm
This
definitely
nigga
talking
want
about
to be
women.
Selma Hayek.
Right.
That's the dog.
No, I definitely am not putting a man in that equation.
So you
Tarantino.
want the champagne to drip off her feet into your
my mouth.
Okay, you romantic motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's kind of like a little ice.
I want a little.
Ice
I want a
Yeah,
little
I gotta
bubbly
be
with
marrying
mine.
you for you to be
Well,
getting my
exactly.
toes sticky like that, nigga.
Is it gonna be sticky?
Yeah, that shit be sticky. Don't nobody want sticky toes.
Well, I gotta lick it off then.
But Johnny, but to be honest, in the
No
black,
arguments here.
in the black community, I think it's real taboo.
It's freaky dick.
No, I'm just saying in the black community, feet is like taboo. A lot of people don't be because I used to didn't even like I just see people put their feet up on the dashboard. I should be like, get them nasty nigga.
Okay.
But no, that's a little like feet in your dashboard. Sometimes it can be disrespectful. It's like clean your feet.
Depends on
Get
what
your-
you're doing.
Get your
If
damn
y'all
feet
just
down.
chilling in the car by the beach, by the lake, it's nothing wrong with her putting her feet up.
Right.
You fishing, she got her feet up,
Yeah.
reading a book.
But I just-
Okay, y'all
But
chill.
driving
On
and
a hot
shit.
summer day.
I just picked you up for the first time, and now you just throwing your feet
up
in my
on
Yeah,
my
that's
dashboard.
disrespectful.
If you don't get your feet,
I'm gonna do
your
that shit to
dogs
the
down.
next nigga to pick me up. I'll put my feet on his
Yo.
dashboard and look at him in his
But
eyes.
make sure you go like when you put them like
Nah, see that's an immediate That's an immediate no callback. Already.
I'm gonna
But
put
it's
my
a deal
feet on the
breaker?
dashboard and look him in his eyes.
Even if she got 36, 24, 36.
even if she that bad piece that you really like though.
Yeah, and
My
she's
feet
smelling
cute
all
though.
sexy.
See, I got good feet. So
Show us.
let's go
Hey,
to
show
the
us,
next.
show us.
Nigga, I got on tennis shoes.
Show
Ain't
us.
nobody going
Right,
through all
some
that
of
right
them
now.
smelly
Lloyd
feet
said,
Yeah, they probably do got a
Lloyd
little.
Vinegary.
Lloyd said y'all walking around here with some athlete's tongue. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lloyd for that one. That's funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's some niggas with some damn athlete. They need Desitin on their tongue.
Right, Desinex.
Let's go to the next one.
I have to
my
tell you,
God.
yeah, that's a good one.
Tongue ass niggas.
Right.
All right, let's talk about it. Speaking of Desitin tongues, this guy has 2 wives.
Hey.
We gonna dissect this after we watch the video.
Hey, give me a
Play.
hand clap right now. You know?
I don't know, but 2 wives can be a headache,
Give me a
nigga.
hand clap right now, bro.
My homie got like 4 eyes.
Let's just go play it, play it, play it. Sorry, y'all. I must have recorded it with the sound down. But let me tell you what happened. So this dude has 2 wives. You gotta do that every time.
Every time, yeah.
But he unemployed. All non boy. Walking around like your pretty boy Floyd. He ain't a stick-up
right.
kid, but he
But
got
look
a
what he
fat
did.
bitch beard.
Hey.
Niggas
Damn.
got 2 fat white bitches.
Bars.
Okay, we just gonna talk about it for a minute. Now
Did you
the
just make that
analogy.
up?
Johnny had bars.
No, that's what's going on. He-
No,
Yeah.
but she,
No,
But
But
let me just tell you, that's from
Right.
Don't Push Me, I'm Close to
Right.
the Edge. I did not
Exactly.
make those lyrics up myself.
It
Now,
sounded-
I do not own the rights to that song. So let me tell you, this guy made a chess analogy. He said, see, the queen be all over the board moving and stuff, and the king just stay home and don't move. He just stay on the podium. So I'm mad you gave a chess analogy to the fact that you got 2 wives that go out and work every day. So I think what happened is he was probably with the fat one first and was cheating with the semi-fat one. And they got tired of him cheating, going back and forth.
So they said,
Yeah, play it in the background. They got tired of him cheating back and forth, right? So he like, well, I could give you both dick every day. And y'all just take care of me.
and he think he the Jew. He think he the prize for them.
He's
too.
a stay-at-home
He the prize
husband.
for them,
They
though.
don't think about he is the
He
prize.
the prize for
You know what I'm
them.
saying?
For
Black
sure.
man.
Black
He's
man.
the stay-at-home
Black man.
He
penis.
the prize for him.
He is the prize.
Okay,
for him.
so what do y'all think, honestly, of the chess analogy? I know what you think. We gonna ignore Francisco. Let me ask a grown man that just got married. You the only married one on my panel, Mikael. Ologist, I need you to talk. What do you think of this situation?
Well, I like the chess analogy because the king
Yeah.
don't do nothing. He moves just one piece at a time. The queen is doing all the work, and you got to protect his majesty. So I like the analogy, but now let's apply that to reality.
Yeah, let's apply it to reality. Why don't we? 'Cause
Analogy to reality.
this nigga got 2 queens, not one. He got 2 on the board.
Well, no, he
So
played,
you can't have both the
he
queens just
played
going
like
around
a checkered
willy-nilly.
queen. You know, he was able to put his other knight or pawn over there, and he said, "Queen me again."
Right.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
But to me, he's a rook. You
Why?
are a rook because you doing some lazy
He's
shit.
not even a knight, huh?
No, you're not even a
Listen,
knight. You a
listen.
He a
rook.
rook.
Maybe on your board he's a rook, but on his board
He
he's
the
a king.
king.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man is living
king.
good in his world.
But how long is that gonna last?
Not long till
Because
them bitches
somebody
have
gonna
a-
get jealous.
Somebody's already jealous.
Oh,
What
believe
you
that.
mean go? Look at the way the big one was clinging to him. Play it.
I ain't even see the other one yet.
She got her arm so deeply wrapped up in that arm lock.
I mean, if he's cooking, if he's giving them, you know, the loving that they desire, if he's
he
taking
ain't
care of
easy.
them.
This man, he
let's
looks
ask him,
happy.
Is he, does he,
He
really,
looks
is he
so
really into them?
happy.
Is he, but is he
Now
really
look at
into
her.
them?
Look at her. Look at her body language. She holding her pussy first
She
of all.
is.
So we know what he doing.
Well, she know.
He throwing that D that way.
Man, you see how happy this man looks?
I saw a video
Wait.
of a guy had
Oh,
2
my
white wives. He was one black guy with a daughter and mother. They were
Now
white.
let's look at the next victim. I mean,
Yeah,
the
babies
next
by both.
wife. Let's look at the next wife. Now they're gonna
wait
show a
to see her.
little. Wait, there's the other wife. She's not that bad,
Right, she all right.
but we only seen a little bit of her. So they look like they could be
This
cousins.
the other wife right here.
Yeah, so he probably was cheating with her on the other one. This is just
He
the
was cheating with, he was
DK.
cheating with her, right? Cheating with
Yeah,
her.
this is my analogy.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is what Donnie thinks, that he was cheating with her because she a teeny bit slimmer than the other one.
Right.
And her face is a little bit cuter. But the other one got more
Got it.
bread.
Got it.
But if you listen to it, I'm sorry, y'all, they both make over $100K a
Yeah,
year
that's what I'm
on
saying.
their jobs.
They good.
He's
So they have
wildin'.
more than enough money to take care of this
Listen.
guy.
My man worked
My
in the
brother.
mail room at the corporate office, and
Fell for
he
it.
was sleeping with both, like, you know, and then they found out about it, and they all was like, you know, we're gonna make this work.
Make this work.
Now, y'all know why I use this for Black history, the good, bad, and the
Hey,
ugly?
man.
Because there were slaves in Black history that were getting accused of R-wording these white women when they would get caught in the master's bed with their white wife. She'd be like, oh no, R-word.
Right.
But
Exactly.
he like getting a pass from me because he clapping back
Right.
at all of that.
Right.
So
In that movie,
that's why I did it. I know women gonna be like mad at me, but I'm
That's all right.
sorry. He get a
That's all right.
pass. He get a
Black history.
because you ain't paying for nothing. I hope they don't have no kids and he teaching his son how to leech. I hope if they have children, it's not daughters. You know what I'm saying? I hope they have no kids in between them. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Well,
it's
the
gonna be some
roles are
babies
just
in
being reversed now. You know, men are being more submissive. They're being more stay at home. Women are going out in the workforce, taking care of business.
I bet he cheating with a black girl though. On both of them.
I said earlier. Does he really love them like that, or he got other chicks?
Oh, he
on the side?
love them like that, but he
no,
got
he
a
got-
black.
he got-
No, he got a
Hey,
black
check this
one.
out. But they cool with it.
They cool with
like
it.
yo, he
with it.
has that house held down. Like
He
you
take
know,
care of all the
I
cleaning.
wonder
black man
if there
holding
was
it
a
down.
slave master back in history. The man died and the women was left with the slaves.
Yes.
How many black like you? They be like,
Come over
I
late
need
night.
help in the house.
Go get that boy out
Donnie,
there.
you know who Jason
Why you
Tatum
point to
is?
him and say like you?
Go get the wolf out there.
Because he's dark skinned.
Do you know?
They wanted the darker one.
You know the Ball family.
Mandingo.
Like, you
Mandingo.
know, like all these, like you know the Ball family.
Yeah.
Basketball?
Ball and
Yeah.
everything.
Yellow balls, yeah.
That's come on now. It's like you know all these new biracial like super
Exactly.
athletes right now.
Exactly.
Like a lot of that's been happening.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
His face getting on my nerves.
He look happy.
You look happy. That's
Okay,
awesome.
let's listen to this
Would you date
sister. Let's listen to her. Please say I got sound.
Can we please bring back women with class? Please. Like, we need to bring back shame. There has to be some shame in the game. Women just run around saying anything, doing anything, posting anything because there's no shame in the game. Then y'all just be like, let people do what they want to do. When I was growing up, we couldn't do what we wanted to do. Everybody had say-so on what we did. Our moms, our dads, our grannies, our granddads, our aunties, uncles, principals, teachers, neighbors, people walking down the street. It didn't matter. And that is what kept us from acting the way the world acts today. Because we was embarrassed to make ourselves look stupid. We was embarrassed to post certain things on social media. We was too embarrassed to walk outside looking any kind of way. We was embarrassed because we didn't want to be shamed. But y'all make everybody think everything is okay and everything is not okay. Can we please get back to class, please? Morals, morality, respect. I am so tired of the ratchet whore culture. I'm tired.
My sentiments exactly. We need to get back to being women. You see how ladylike she looked? I mean, the fur gave the extra edge, but just in general, she looked like a respectable young lady. And I feel like that's the problem right now. I look at my family's Instagrams, my friends' kids' Instagram, and I'm like, you got your whole ass out. Why? There was a girl today, I filmed it and put it in my story. Y'all could go look at it. Had her booty cheeks out at the teppanyaki place. Bitch, I'm trying to get some tempura. I don't want to see your cheeks.
Man.
I'm getting teriyaki meat. I don't want to see your meats. It was maybe appealing to some dude, but I'm glad you didn't sit down on a seat before I got in here because I'd be standing like, no.
Yeah.
I'm not putting my body where you done put your body.
Right.
And you ain't got on drawers. That's obvious.
Oh, believe that. She got it.
Whole cheek out. It's just, come on, ladies.
She's free
Come
living.
on, ladies. Okay, y'all are men. Mikael, ologist, talk to us. What do you think about what she said? Do we need to get back to class? Or do you like the ass?
Absolutely. Imagination. See, men like to fill in the blanks and stuff. So we see the silhouette and then we start going, ooh, I wonder what she has underneath the silhouette. So, you know, our imaginations are more vivid than reality. So that's number one. Number two, the whole culture, the music video culture, the Corinne Steffen culture, all of that promoted the idea that women need to be happy being whores. You know, that's the new mindset. We went from independent, head of household women mindset to, oh no, I got to depend upon a man and I got to use my assets in order to attract and extract the money out of him.
But those are the single women. That's the funny part. The ones with all the makeup, all the hair, the body exposed are the single, miserable women.
But they don't believe in love. See, okay, let's back up.
I look at them every day. Y'all don't believe it, but I know it. Y'all think because they look a certain way, they have a man. They do not.
No. See,
I don't believe that.
They gave up on love.
Wait. One at a time. Now go ahead, Mike.
They gave up on love. See, they conditioned women. Men were cheating. Men were not loyal. The bills. And then you had the scrubs. And that just women just said, I give up on it. And so now I need to get some instant gratification with the instant money. And I don't care about love anymore. I don't care about the idea of love anymore. So I need to win with the instant money and you need to take care of me. So that was ingrained into the culture. And now we need to put the brakes on it. And we need to say, guess what? You know, women, you can go a lot longer with showing just a little bit and being classy and
less is more.
Yeah, we need. But
okay, so Ecor, let me ask you this. Now, you don't believe that women with all this done up and showing their bodies, the Kim Kardashians and you know whoever out here showing their bodies are not single. Why not?
Because I live this life as well as everybody in this room is living this life, and we see it so much. I've seen couples go out. You've seen people at parties, events, whatever. They the husband, wife, or they couples, and the chick be out there, you know, flaunting.
And what do you think of that?
I mean, well, she has
even if she's with her man, but still, is it classy? Is it declassy?
I don't think it. To me, I don't think it's classy. It's a time and place for it. You know what I'm saying? It is a time and place for it, right? And if you're a mature man and you have, you know, trust in yourself and your lady and all that, then she gonna handle her business, and you know, at the same time, she with me looking this good too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looking at my babe. You know what I mean? Because if I'm with a woman, ain't nobody looking at her. I'm looking at her like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me?
Right.
Everybody looking at my
Y'all
babe.
want her to get attention, but not like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But not like the gawky attention.
You don't
where
want a
somebody
nigga going,
trying to
damn.
Like, right? Can I get your number? I
It's
don't care
just
if you got a
like-
man.
Her, she thick,
I don't care if you
nigga.
got a man.
that's that
Okay.
trophy mindset.
Okay,
Right,
and most men
But
have
I wanna say
that.
something about
That's
her, too.
out here dating.
I wanna say something
okay,
about her, too.
one moment. Now, Francisco, what you got to say about that? You young. See, we all in different age brackets. Go ahead, tell us what you think about it.
I mean, to Ecor's point, it's like maybe that was back in the 90s, 80s, like, you know, and before, but it's not only single women that are doing that. We have women in relationships, women who have been married who want the same attention as the single women. And
Do
it's
you
just
think
like right
that's
now.
what's breaking up a lot of relationships?
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Social media has fucked up like a lot of things, but it's also the fact that we want to converge lifestyles, like, you know, and make it acceptable all around. And it's like, no, that's a certain lifestyle for a certain occasion or a certain moment, you know, but you want to make it just all around general acceptable, like, you know, in every moment in time. And it's like, no, like, we can't do that. And that's not only for women, and you know,
They go for everybody.
for everybody, but
Now,
like,
what you have to say about her?
Okay, like I don't really like too much of judging books by its cover, but looking at her, and if she didn't open her mouth and say the things she's saying right now, and I can just judge her, I probably would like pass her up because she has the look of every other chick of the chicks that she's talking about in that category. She got the look like all of them. The grease, I mean the little
the baby,
bangs,
yep,
the baby hair, and all
the
that
baby
stuff.
hair.
That's like the whole prototype.
That's a trend.
But I know, but it's the trend of a lot of the girls that
Yeah, the prototypes.
of the chicks that motherfuckers ain't liking.
She got
her.
the fake eyelashes.
Eyelashes,
And-
like, you
and
know,
that's what
eyebrow.
they- a lot of men are
She
tired of
looks
that.
good. Don't get me wrong.
But she's
She looks
still
good.
carrying herself in a classy way.
She is pretty.
She don't
And-
got
and
her titties out
I agree
there.
that she does still, like, she looks
has
elegant.
an aura
you know.
of class about her.
I give her that.
I wouldn't look at her and think, oh, this bitch gonna be half naked under there.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, look, I don't know how you're making that assumption that she looked just like everybody else. she barely sees anything but only her face. She's making you concentrate on her face.
She do kind of got that.
She
like, you
got
know,
body.
I could still work at the strip
she
club.
got
look,
makeup
you know what I
on.
mean?
Well, I mean, she's a pretty girl.
She's a
period.
beautiful woman.
She got to look like all the chicks
But
of
she
today.
got the fur.
The fur is fucking me up. It's the fur.
The fur lets
It's
me
the
know
bangs.
that she got a higher mentality of, like, I like posh things. I like classy things. She just likes to dress. That's a coat. She's back east. It's a coat. It's one of them coats you tie like this. So it looks like something is really not. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. That fur, what happened to it? Go back. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just wondering. She's got a class. See, that's a coat. There's nothing. She has a winter coat on. Think about it. It's nothing about her that says ratchet. So I'm just saying. I don't see nothing ratchet.
I want to say something.
Me
too.
neither.
I want to say something else too. I want to give Donnie Keith props. You know what I'm saying? You know, all jokes aside, I want to give you props because you represent the womanhood like what a lot of men deal with. I mean, like because you all natural. You still got natural hair. You don't got to weave. You don't wear that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All your shit's real. You know, and I thank you for that. To be honest, I thank you for that because you at the age bracket, right, where I would think that the ladies in our generation would be talking to the young women like, hey, girl, when we used to growing up, we used to get our hair done. We got the latest hairstyles, this, that, and other, because this Gen X, they from that era where they used to go get their hair done. The latest styles. But a lot of the women in our age brackets now looking just like the girls of today.
They
Women
want
in
to
their
be
50s.
young. They want to be young.
I don't even want to say they want to be young. They just want to have this look. You know what I'm saying? They all because
that Barbie look.
They want to have this Barbie look. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a wildfire.
Inappropriate for certain age
It's
groups.
like a wildfire. It's all the way up to the level of the women.
Y'all
in their
let me
50s.
know what you think in the comments,
In their
okay?
50s.
About the way women carry themselves in their 50s today. Are they trying to dress too young? Or are they just trying to hang on to whatever youth they have left? Let's go to the
Let me
next.
just comment on that. That's the Real Housewives image.
I can't stand that shit.
You know, they're all in their 40s or 50s.
I can't stand that look.
You know, they all portray like, okay, I want to look young again. I want to look sexy again.
Like Nene Leakes. She don't even look like herself anymore.
No more.
Exactly.
Not even
Exactly.
Fox don't even look like
You know,
herself.
so-
Let's go to the next one because that's a long story.
All right, yeah, nah, I'm a lady.
We'll keep going about
for
that.
sure we
We'll
will.
keep going. Let's go to the next
sure we
one.
will.
It's Black History. We talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the bleached. Because Nene is a bleached. That my bleach.
All right, can I just ask
Go
this
ahead,
one question?
add
I'm
to it
sorry.
real
Good,
quick.
the bad, and the bleach.
My question is like, what happened to growing old and gracefully? Like that,
That's
like,
what I had to fight
when I
myself
was
about.
12.
Stretch marks and all that.
When I was 12, we had older people who looked old. They acted old. They were wise. Now that I'm a little older, like those people who they in the club with me,
Turned
they trying to take my bitch. Like,
turned up.
I'm like,
Turned up.
you 65,
Everybody
you
twerking.
almost 70 years old in the club.
One at a time,
Still
one
trying
at a
to
time.
take, you still trying to take my bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, there used to be like the older generation who was the wise guidance. Now it's like, nah, we
Yeah, the OG
still
went
competing.
to advice for.
They still
Yes.
competing
Yes,
with us,
now
and
you
it's
thinking
like, when did that happen? That's what I want to know.
Okay. So I want y'all to hear what this little guy's got to say. This is Black History, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this is what he has to say about this. I thought this was cute, but real. Let's play it.
Things the CIA made.
So me and my frat brothers have put together a list of some of the things the CIA has done to screw with the black community. Pop the balloons, parlays and scratch-off tickets, the Popeyes and Don Julio collab, LeBron and Hennessy, BBLs, crack cocaine, Sexy Red and DaBaby, Tubi movies, The Term YN, Black and Milds, Baddies / Natalie Nunn, Tyler Perry, DJ Academics, The Shade Room, Black Twitter, Galaxy Gas, and recent trap music. Those are just a few. I'm sure there's billions more. So me and my frat brothers have put together a list of some of the things the CIA has done to screw with the black community. Pop the balloons, parlays and scratch-off tickets, the Popeyes and Don Julio collab, LeBron and Hennessy, BBLs, crack cocaine, Sexy Red and the Baby, Tubi movies, The Term YN, Black and Milds, Baddies / Natalie Nunn, Tyler Perry, DJ Academics, The Shade Room, Black Twitter, Galaxy Gas, and recent trap music. Those are just a few. I'm sure there's billions more.
I thought that was hilarious
That's
because that
hilarious.
little boy, he had the nail on the head, okay?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what they did to screw with. But he said sexy red and the
Sexy
baby. I
Red
let him
and Little
fell out.
Baby.
That boy was funny because, I mean, why do we have any of that, right? It's Black History, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I have to say, that was a good one.
That was great.
And the bleach. To them a bleach. Let's go to the next one.
Oh, no, we got to comment on this one here, you know, because
Here we go.
when you look at Twitter and you look at what happened with Facebook on the last particular president, they proved that there was the FBI and the CIA and social media, and they were censoring certain type of discussions. And so if they were in social media, then you know they were in music, you know they were in movies, you know they were making sure that Tyler Perry was the only director who was directing during the...
They pick one every decade. John Singleton, Spike Lee, Tyler Perry. We's only gonna let us one nigga in at a time. Let's go to the next one, because that'll be an ongoing story.
Okay.
We got many more to get to that really need comment. That didn't need no comment. This gonna need a
That
comment.
was a self-explanatory, right in your
Right.
face.
Now this might need a comment because Charleston White on Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, and I have to say I agree with him on a lot of shit, even though I don't like his personality. So let's play it.
I like him. You be saying.
How'd you feel about the halftime show?
I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was a bullshit performance. That symbolism shit is hoe shit. Symbolism and revolution cannot be spoken the same words. Nigga, revolution is about action. It ain't about no motherfucking secret puzzle, and you gotta try to understand the hidden concepts and precepts that's being dropped. Nigga, the revolution have never been about symbolism. Symbolism is a Masonic, the Masons kind of shit, homie. Putting shit in symbols, homie. And let me just say this. Performing at the Super Bowl is like the slave being invited to the front of the mansion, to be in the front yard and get to perform in front of massa and his family and friends while they sit on the porch. And y'all out in the front doing your slave dances, and you get to perform in front of the house. That's what the Super Bowl performance was like. So to say, man, he did this, he had the symbols in it, homie, that don't do nothing for black people. Symbolism don't do nothing for black people. But the most disgraceful thing that I seen was Serena Williams up there crip walking. That was the most disgraceful thing that I saw during that performance. Her sister.
Didn't her sister get killed by a
By the
crip?
Crips, yeah. Yeah, to be married to a white man up there dancing on the stage to try to get back at your ex-boyfriend who got way more money than your white husband. And you up there crip walking doing a dance. Man, we f***ed up as a race of people. And you got black people clapping, saying that's probably the best performance, man.
Now, y'all, I have to say, Serena's crip walk was more like a skip hop.
Right.
That was like a skip, hop,
Skip
skip,
walk.
I'm cute, and hop, I'm cute. Bitch didn't have her arms like, Wasn't no crip in that walk.
You notice it was a clip though. It was like it
I
wasn't.
don't
It
give
was
a
a couple
fuck, wasn't no
seconds.
cripping in that
No
walk.
sense of her.
She
It was
didn't
like-
even started off right, bitch. You could have started it out. She just went
You
straight
got
skip,
3
skip,
seconds.
hop, hop.
3 seconds. They
Stop,
pass her
Serena,
fast.
stop.
But that's the only thing
Looking
that I.
like an
That's,
old white woman
that's the
skipping
only thing
around.
that I agree with Charleston White though. Sorry, that's the only thing that I agree with Charleston White about the whole Serena Williams thing. But everything else though is like, nigga, you was complaining about trying to do shows like as a comedian, like like
Well,
nigga
he
selling
definitely
tickets,
funny.
bro.
I give him that.
Yeah, but like nigga, if you was given the opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl, you would be up there shucking and jiving. So like for him
He
to be
would have
like,
been
oh.
up there doing that skip hop
The
with
same
Serena.
like nigga would have been doing Serena Williams up there, dog. Like,
But
come
you know
on,
what,
bro.
You should
Charleston-
have asked her that. Would
Like,
you
come
perform at
on,
this?
man. Like,
But Charleston White, I will say, stands on what he says, even if he get knocked out. So
sure he do.
he's a comedian, so I don't take everything he says to total heart
Yeah.
because I know some of that shit is just to get a laugh.
He tell you it's for the internet.
But I will say that the Serena shit in
That
the
shit's
Super
real. Yeah,
Bowl,
that's
I
funny.
have to agree with.
that was I agree with them
You
on
see
that.
You see that,
That's funny.
that meme that's out, the little post they got like, this is what white people see when they see the, this is what they
Yeah,
hear.
and they have them fight.
Nigga,
Yeah, yeah.
They were saying all that. It's from a movie.
Michael, what you got to say?
Wow, I'm still digesting because I actually enjoyed the Kendrick
I love it.
performance.
I loved it.
So I'm gonna re-look at it and see
The
how-
symbolism.
Yeah, but symbolism is
Oh,
really
it was
important.
there.
You know, because that controls our
He was
subconscious
dancing
mind.
inside an upside down triangle. That's how it starts out. It's supposed to
I
be
didn't
like
see that. I
a
didn't notice
video.
that.
It's like a video game.
PlayStation remote.
You see the controllers, you
I
see
didn't
the
notice that.
remote, but if you pay attention, there is a lot of symbolism there.
No doubt.
It's all about playing the
But
game.
you can't perform at the Super Bowl without symbolism.
Yeah, you can't.
You
perform
are
in
not
either of those.
Exactly.
getting invited
That-
to the Super Bowl
exactly.
without some form of
That's
symbolism.
still Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what the higher ups are doing to control our subconscious mind. Because our subconscious mind, the language is symbolism, and so and the subconscious mind is the most powerful aspect on the human being. That's the part that connects with God. That's the liaison to God. It's a timeless dimension. It's like our navigation system, but we can program it and tell it what we want, but we don't know how to communicate it, but they do. And so. He probably was a pawn. He probably didn't understand every aspect of what he was doing. But at the end of the day, did he execute?
He
what
understood all that shit he was doing. You don't do that
They created
shit
it.
blindly.
They created it.
You don't do that blindly.
They created it.
You designed that stage so when you went like this with your bell bottoms, they flared to the right and to the left, nigga. I know everything down to them Levi's he had on was programmed.
Okay.
So
That's why I need to
yes.
look at it
There's
again.
this art director. They said that they
Okay, we
made
got to
it-
get on the mic,
they-
please.
That they made it. With,
we can hear.
They made it with Braille, like so. So when you said blinding, I was thinking about how there were some artists that noticed that Kendrick Lamar created it to look like Braille. But I'm like, how are blind people seeing this? But you know what I'm saying, right? That's I'm trying to figure it out still myself. But I think maybe
That's
it's
dumb.
the art of it, seeing something for us. For I don't know.
No, it
something-
was. Just think about when a band performs. You've seen the Southern Classic. When they show an aerial view of the band,
It's-
you
it's
see
just
which
something
way, you see what they're spelling out. You see the formation. You see the formation. So when you see Kendrick Lamar perform, they show the aerial view. You see the dancers in the black. You see all of that. You see all the symbolism. You see the American flag. You see them go down like they all died in a nuclear war or some shit.
was a lot
I'm like,
going on.
nigga, I,
I mean,
see
the,
you
the
with
Crips
your
and
message.
Bloods, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like
You
dividing
know,
and shit.
and
like,
then you
there's
got
a
the
lot
white
going on.
and the blue people falling out. Come on
There was
now.
a lot going on.
But
in
like
that.
my thing is like we as black people we've been asking like, oh man, why aren't we getting something that's more elevated or like, you know, something that's just not showing all this raunchy and ratchet shit. And then
Well,
we
that
get
is.
All we
a
gotta do is don't do it.
performance from Kendrick, and now we
Now
like,
we dissecting it. Oh, this nigga devil.
So guess what?
I'm like, all right, well,
One at a time.
even
one
if
at a
you
time.
didn't like it, but like, you know, it's something different, and like it's at least changing the mode of what we've been accustomed to.
So-
and I'm like,
So check this out, right? Out of all the shit that we've watched, right, and out of all the choreography that they put together, what if it wasn't even? What if they whole design just did choreographed this number, didn't have no parts of no symbolism, and the people created all this shit. You see what I'm saying?
Well, they did create
digging
it.
It's
too deep in it.
Imagination.
Digging too deep in it. You know what I'm saying? Like this one lady broke down, a white lady broke down, you know, A minor? Oh my God, it's even more levels to it because when you think about A minor, it's nothing but all white keys.
Okay, now see, let's just be realistic about some shit.
And now his label's
It's
A
all
minor.
white keys.
You sound
Okay.
about ologist now.
Yeah, no, that sounds like some dumb ologist.
Look, that's what
Let
the
me
lady
tell
said.
you,
I said, oh my
there's
God.
a bunch of idiots out there that's gonna find symbolism where there is no symbolism.
That's what I'm saying.
But when you see it with your naked eye, you know what the symbol is.
Of course.
You know what the fingers mean. You
Right.
know what this mean. You know what that mean. Kendrick had the crown of thorns, the blood. We done mentioned it many times on the show. He flying through the air like he
Right.
possessed and all of that. Nigga, I see you. I like your music, but I cannot listen
Demon Time?
to. No, he's on Demon Time. I
As I
can't
said, he
fuck
on
with
Demon
it.
Time?
Yeah, I can't fuck with it. So let's go to the next one.
Wow.
Another
Okay,
Charles.
That's why I gotta
Donnie
see it
Keith.
again.
Okay, Donnie Keith.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna be real about it, you gotta be real about
Looking
it.
like Damon Wayans.
Okay, now let's listen to Charleston White again.
Looking like Damon Wayans.
You like Charleston.
No, I mean these two clips were very
I'm
clear.
just messing with you.
I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt.
I'ma put my thumb in a butt.
I like girls kissing girls where I'm from, and that's on the radio. Girls on girls, that's promoting lesbianism to my daughter as we driving to school. This song they playing with Drake.
Hey, girls want girls where I'm from.
Everything that you're saying has some truth to it. It's just the delivery.
When you addressing evil, you can't worry about the delivery. When you looking at the conditions of our community, you can't worry about the evil when you got kids that kill kids and say we smoking on Tuka. See, they wasn't worried about the delivery when these kids in Chicago were talking about smoking on Tuka. They wasn't worried about the delivery. Y'all worried about the delivery? These niggas talking about killing each other. They really, that nigga Thug said, nigga, I shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama. I shot at his money, now he no longer mention me. And y'all worried about my delivery? These niggas are confessing to murders on songs. And y'all worried about my delivery? The conditions of black sucking them talking about booty holes. Y'all worried about my delivery? Come on, don't be hypocrites, black people. Y'all can't listen to this music if y'all so caught up in my delivery. Don't do me like that. And the way y'all snap and pop y'all pussy to this music, the way y'all kill and drill to this music, don't trip about my delivery.
Wait. Now, that's the hell I'm talking about, Charleston White. See, a lot of people don't agree with the shit he say because of how he say it. Like Cameron said, it's your delivery. There's no way to sugarcoat realness. I cannot sugarcoat Donnie Keith for you to feel comfortable.
No.
That shit, just like I said about Kendrick Lamar, I got to stand on business. The blood coming down your shirt with the cross was too much for me. Floating over the water, I felt like it was blasphemous. You know what I'm saying? All that little crip walking's cute and all that shit is cute.
Preach,
the
sister.
Super Bowl was
Preach,
cute,
sister.
nigga.
Preach.
But I ain't fucking with you and that message you was portraying because it don't look like it's good for America.
Preach, sister.
It looked like they told you this is the message we need to convey on a slick tip. And that's just Donnie Keith's opinion. This is all alleged.
That's some street shit,
And
though.
I'm just saying.
Like,
Between art and idolatry.
did you? All right. From the reaction, that happened afterwards, though.
The Super Bowl?
Was that planned too, though? Like, cause you had damn near half of white America, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't get it. We didn't, like, you know, what was going on? Like, why was it so black? And then it was like,
But then you got them.
Because all they saw was black.
But then
even
they get
black people
mimicking
didn't
it though.
even, like,
but
you
then
know,
the white
say it was
students-
black, like, you know, but like
they start mimicking it though. Like Will Ferrell.
Well,
mimicked
all
it.
they saw was black. They didn't listen to the message. See, this is the problem with people in general. We're so busy getting ready to answer while we're listening to the question. Kendrick Lamar posed the question to America about what's next. Whatever the message was the Illuminati was trying to convey, and his black message all mixed up into that super messages, because that's what it was, a big gumbo of messages. Their message, his message, and the message. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all know me, you know what I'm talking about. There's the right, there's the left, and there's that gray area. Kendrick tries to stay in the gray area with his messages, but we see you. But then at the same time, you're doing sacrilegious shit like Kanye was doing. And if you're not a believer, it don't matter to you. But if your eyes are open and you live in this world, you see. There is something going on in the industry to where they feel like they need to stand in triangles and hop around and do shit.
Well, you heard Crazy Bone say. I mean, read the letter. You know, read the letter about the industry. You know, and all the different stocks.
Well, that'll be a whole other show. But
that's all tied into that.
Yeah, but his message about, you know, how can you feel a certain way about, there's no way to sugarcoat a message. I couldn't sugarcoat how I felt about that. Could you sugarcoat it?
No, he said it absolutely perfectly,
Yeah.
and you heard all the continuous thing, the sexy red, the booty holes, the conditioning, the lyrics. See, we don't understand. See, the beat is a very powerful structure. It gets us hypnotized. It gets us. It lowers our vulnerability, and then now we got the lyrics, and the lyrics are programming us. We're singing the lyrics. You know, back in the day, we just said bump, 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 fight the power with that beat.
Yeah, we didn't have no bad lyrics.
Yeah, we have positive
Uplifting
lyrics.
lyrics.
And you saw how our community was reacting to those lyrics.
African
So they like said, oh, okay, that's the blueprint. Okay, so now we're going to take the music from you. We're going to use those beats. We're going to hypnotize you. We're going to get you into that hypnotic state of mind. And then we're going to program you with our lyrics now. And now you guys are going to follow that behavior.
And the subliminal, like you said about the letter to hip hop. But that's a whole, if we get into that, that'll go too deep. And I don't want to get into it, but it does tie into that. They told them, we're going to take that positive shit away
Outta
from
here.
you.
Get that out of here.
So let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
But the
It's
kids-
Black History Month. We going to keep on moving.
That's
'cause
why
I got
Jay
a
was
gang of
promoting
stuff
Sexy
to get
Red.
to.
y'all don't think Kendrick's positive for the culture?
Yeah, I do.
I think that he has to play, as you said, the great
He has
area.
a role to play.
You know, and he's going to get his moments where he tries to get his knockout punches while he's in the middle portraying their particular message. So
Their agenda. He's
yeah.
pushing their agenda very clearly.
I mean,
But-
he's
but
been
I'm- but at the
disrupting a
same
lot
time,
of.
I got to stand on business. I can't.
I agree. Based upon what we just saw,
We can't sugarcoat it.
Y'all say
based upon what we
I'm
just
like,
saw, I agree with you. But at the same
don't
time,
think so.
let's look at the cumulative of his music over time and listen to his lyrics. You know, we are also getting the positive too.
But see, as we all know, the enemy is the archetype of music.
yeah, well,
He was the best musical angel ever. He was the angel of music.
The
So
ministry
this
of
is-
music.
Yeah, this is what is being programmed from my generation to his, to Francisco's, to Vintage's. It's a different kind of frequency they on, because they were programmed with hip hop. We were programmed with funk, jazz, soul,
R&B.
and hip hop.
So
They have those elements, but they don't have that same element, so they're accepting to more than someone in my generation will be accepting to, because I see what it is and because I know what it is. The pandemic pulled the veil off so many eyes,
Most
and I was
definitely
one
did.
of them.
Most
Because you
definitely.
didn't have shit to do
But
but
focus.
dissect history and watch it
And
like,
observe.
wait a minute, I've been programmed.
So to that point, can I ask you a question? Is there any other artist previously that you would compare Kendrick Lamar to? Because right now, I do believe that he's disrupting the whole music industry. And as much as everybody's
I
saying
think
like
he's a
they
wonderful
alone it,
artist.
He's a mixture.
Like-
He's a gumbo artist. Like
so,
mixture of so many different
is there
types of
any
artists.
artists, like even if it's multiple
mixture.
artists,
Right, it's a
like who can you name that would be the Kendrick Lamar of like tonight?
That's
today?
still doing music
This
right
time.
now.
Or in the
No,
past.
no, no, in the
For
past. Like,
I'd
Tupac,
say-
Tupac.
No, I'd say Outkast.
Outkast. Okay.
Tupac.
Because
more
they're
than that.
different. Kendrick's different.
But the revolutionary in them too. So Tupac, you got Tupac in there, his message, you know, and his whole little like drive, right?
You talking to a non-Tupac fan.
I ain't like, yeah.
I hear you.
Hey,
But he got a whole bunch of different like
I'm
Busta
thinking,
Rhymes. We just had a whole subject about Busta Rhymes earlier.
right, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a Tupac fan like that, but if I had to compare him, I would say like a Andre 3000
Okay.
or like Outkast type, Goody Mob. He reminds me of
Okay.
like young David Banner style. Kendrick has, like he said, a conglomerate of music in him. He's a little bit of everybody. He's West Coast,
He's in his own
so
lane.
he's got that bitch don't kill my vibe in him. But in the same token, he's teaching you something like the Poor Righteous Teachers with Gil Scott Heron. So Kendrick has a lot of music in him. He's a
sure.
poet.
That's why he got the Pulitzer.
He's a
That's
poet.
why he got the Pulitzer Prize.
He's a
Wanted.
dope ass poet. But most people in the industry that are loved right now, The Weeknd, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, all these people have one thing in common: symbolism. And their loyalty is to as above, so below. I'm just saying, and I can't
How
get
they
with
do it?
that.
How they do it like this?
I can't get with it. Let's go to this one. Because she's a beast. And I think they should still do these
Oh, I
tests
love
on
her.
kids.
I love her.
Let's go.
Jane Elliott.
If somebody stood over you and you knew it was going to happen every day, or you expected it to happen every day, or it happened when you didn't expect it to, or it happened to your kids every day, after it happened to your mother every day, now, getting right along, your hand is still up. You still didn't learn anything, did you? Didn't I just say when your hand is up, you are thinking of what you're going to say instead of what's being said? Didn't I just say that?
Yes, you did.
And did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
And did you decide that you were just going to do it your way?
I was.
Wait a
listening
minute,
to
you were on a roll
Yes,
there for
I
a minute.
did.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
I
Now-
did.
Now, since you choose to not listen to others, what do you suppose we're going to do where you're concerned?
No, listen to me.
Thank you very much.
May I
Now,
finish what I was saying,
no, because you're still thinking of what you're going to say instead of what I'm saying. Now, getting right along.
I heard what you
Well,
were saying.
you're
I
doing it
understand
again.
What you were
You're
saying.
doing it again.
I don't care.
You're doing it
because
again.
It's wrong.
You're
And you
doing it again.
Persecuted her for standing
You're
out.
doing it again.
Persecuted him for standing out. The only change that ever happens is when people stand out, and I have to stand back.
Martin Luther King Jr. was shot. Are you in any physical danger here? Are you in any physical danger here? Is that girl in any physical danger here? Emmett Till was hanged by his neck after he was beaten almost to death, simply because he...
I think they should still do experiments like that with police and regular black people. I think black people and police need to do this experiment so they'll stop shooting at us so willy-nilly. You know, if they experience, but see, the problem with the police department now is it's not just white people. The police department now is people from other cultures that have became police here, a lot of Latinos, a lot of Filipinos, and they already have a prejudged of black people in their head. Like, everybody hates them, so I'm going to hate them too.
And ain't nobody done nothing to you. You can't pinpoint one thing that a black person did to you directly. Majority, over 90%, probably higher percentage of any other ethnic community, if you really ask them what has a black person really did to you, they won't be able to answer that.
That's why I think these experiments are healthy. They should still have them in schools. Schools are watered down now. That's the problem. Kids need to be bullied a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Bullies made me strong, nigga.
Or being able to like, or
But here's the thing about the whole bully comment. You act like you can erase bullies. Like, okay, we can get rid of bullies in school, but later on, bullies ain't gonna be in college. Bullies ain't gonna be on the job.
They everywhere.
Bullies ain't gonna
They
be
everywhere.
Exactly.
They don't ever go away.
Exactly. So instead of trying to live under the illusion to get rid of bullies, let's live under the reality. How do you deal with
Has
bullies?
Jackson been bullied?
No, because Jackson
Is the bully.
no.
Cool kid. Everybody like that. He's cool.
No, right now.
Mike said, no, I will beat their ass.
So fight for Jackson.
No, I teach Jackson how to. We always are going after. But my number one rule: don't ever put your hands on nobody until they put their hands on you.
Nice defense.
Yeah,
defense.
then you fight them.
Yeah.
You let them
It's all
do the
defense.
first
You know,
hit.
and then he's learning verbal defenses.
Oh.
Like we can be verbally bullied, but you got to be able to have a quick tongue and come
He
back.
snapped.
Oh,
he
he
got
learning
the
how to
snap.
snap.
You know, and you
Learning
got to
how to
learn how to
snap.
back people
He
off.
got
He
the
like, well, your
snap.
mama's so ugly.
Right.
Hey, you know that's another form of bullying, though, right?
I just said that, but I
saying,
said
like,
you gotta know how to
before,
snap.
you know, you got to have a verbal jab.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
off me.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta have that
Quick,
verbal
this is a
jab.
quick wit. You know what I'm saying?
My
yeah,
verbal
right.
jab got me in a lot of fights though,
That's what
because
I'm
I would
saying.
say some real evil shit.
But they would leave you alone, wouldn't they? They wouldn't mess with you no more, would they?
Nah, I'd be
Bag
like,
on
that's
you.
why you look like that ugly bitch. Next thing you know, boop, 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 we fight.
I used to be bagging. I used to like we sit in the lunchroom. I used to be bagging on people, man. I don't want
All
bagging.
you had to say when I was growing up was, you bald headed bitch. That would be it.
That's it.
That
It's
set you
it.
off?
Oh,
That
no,
set you
not
off?
me.
Oh, okay.
They wouldn't say that shit
Oh
to
no,
me. I
that's
had
the set
it.
off. That's the trigger word right there.
That was the trigger.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shut up, you bald head bitch. Next thing you know,
And you had a handful of hair.
yeah, they couldn't stand that coming from me.
Yeah, they trying to tear your hair out.
They already done said some fucked up shit, but I had so much grease in my hair that shit would slide through.
Oh,
It
my
was pulling
God.
shit. I was greasy. Went through high school greasy. Let's go to the next.
Ready for that.
Ready for
I
battle.
like this show.
Party people. I went to Dorsey, nigga. I had to be ready
Did you?
for
I didn't
battle.
know you went to Dorsey.
Yeah, you had to be greasy at that school. Shiny.
Oh.
Grimy.
Them fists had to
Linwood.
Dorsey Dons.
Let's go to the next one. Now, this is interesting because, fellas, I'm going to ask y'all a question after. Don't make a comment till I say your name, Ecor. Let's go.
Telling you, don't put your hands on my child anymore. Is that understood?
Hold on, wait right here. Baby,
No,
come
I
here.
ain't waiting on nothing. And you can bring whoever you like.
Where did I catch y'all last night?
In the room.
Right. And
Okay.
you already know that ain't no boy supposed to be in your room, right?
Yes, but I didn't know he was going to stay overnight. He know
And you know,
But you know
what
the
my
rules too. I did
rules
not
as
tell
well
you to
now.
stay overnight.
Now you know my rules as well. You do have to respect people's house when
But,
you are
but,
there.
but mom, no, speak up, because you know he's shy. Tell them what you told me. You said when you told
Shy or not?
no, because he said it was her idea for him to go in the room, and she the one who wanted him to spend the night.
So
Because she said she was
then-
there. Speak up. Tell them what you told me. Isn't that what he told us?
Jack up, basically.
You accusing my daughter
No,
of
now how would you
what
like
you
it?
accusing her of?
No,
When you
sir,
come in.
how would you like it if I put my hands on your daughter?
He wouldn't like that at all with it. You wouldn't like that at all with it.
That's it. That you wouldn't go with that.
You ain't gonna put your
Okay, so you're not gonna put your hands on my son.
Or I will.
Now, see, the gay brother, he should have just shut up. It's always an instigator in the situation. Mama, he hit him. See, it's clear the daddy ain't in that household. The daddy is not because he gay, because he got all that extra shit on. And his brother, he done went over to girl house and spent the night, so the daddy like, nigga, get your ass out the bed with my daughter. Now, as a mother, I would have a problem if my son snuck a girl over all night. I'd have a problem. I wouldn't lay hands on her, but she getting the fuck up out my house. Now, you're a father. If you had a daughter and you catch her spooning with a nigga at 3 in the morning, what you gonna do?
He's leaving the house,
Again,
and
I'm checking
me and
this
my
out.
daughter are having a serious talk. See, I gotta talk.
But you're not gonna lay hands on him.
It's not my duty to do that.
I'm
He didn't do nothing wild. He didn't do nothing wild in my
Why
life.
you had to think about it, Mike?
Because you got to take a deep breath and calm yourself. You don't want to be emotionally reactionary.
What if you open the door and this nigga like?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, what,
I'm
like,
snatching. I'm whooping feet.
we don't know what the kids said. Like, you were a young man at that time. Like, you feeling yourself. You know, like he
I
probably
understand.
said something
I was there
crazy.
maybe several decades ago, in that type of situation.
We all were. We all were.
I'm like,
You know,
man,
but I ain't get
sometimes
I
you need
invited-
your ass whooped. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
So is the father wrong? Is my question.
no.
He's wrong.
No, they came to his house.
know. I'm
They
saying,
standing in front of this man's house, interrogating him about him disciplining not only his daughter and the boy. Like, fuck no. Matter of fact, I will put hands on all y'all right now. Line it up.
So
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Francisco won't play that.
I'm not going to hit anybody.
Line
but
it
I'm gonna,
up, dog. All y'all.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
pick the
let you
guy. I'm gonna move him out of here. We're gonna have
So
like
you are gonna put hands on him.
I'm not gonna
He
hit
said,
him,
I'm gonna move.
but
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
hey.
him out of my house.
You ain't gotta help him
Hey,
out.
how do
nigga.
you move something
No,
without?
I'm going to assist him and hurry him up
See?
along.
Okay.
See?
All right. It's very politically
Okay,
correct. I
what
like
you got
that.
to
I like
say?
that.
Now, if I walked in the room and he in there, like you said, he in there stroking my daughter, I'm going in there.
From the back. And she like,
You
I
said from the
poppy.
back.
I don't give a
or
fuck how
top,
much she
any
enjoying it.
kind
I
of
don't
way.
care.
I'm going in there snatching shit up. I'm whooping feet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Whooping
I'm
feet.
picking. You got to get your ass, man. Oh my
You
god.
putting hands on him.
him and her.
Exactly.
On
She
both
first of all,
of
she
them.
getting
Okay.
disciplined anyway. That's
On
my
both
child.
of them.
I'm gonna say, son, as soon as you bust, come out there and not for real.
But no, let me tell you something
I'm
real
just
quickly.
playing. I wouldn't
I've
do that.
seen this. I've seen recent generations, like in the last 10 or 15 years, where the daughter, who's about like between 17 and 19, basically has a live-in boyfriend.
No, not in my house.
Now,
Nah,
in
he's not.
that
I've seen
situation,
that.
now in that situation,
young.
like I've seen this man or this boy multiple times. I kind of know what's going on.
You know he's smashing your
in
daughter.
that situation, then no, yeah, I would have
I'm
a
just
little bit
saying
more
the
leeway.
leniency. Like you're not
Well, yeah.
supposed to be having a high school.
You ain't supposed to have a nigga in your house unless you got your own house.
Exactly.
Period.
It ain't your
Let's
house.
go to the next.
But
one.
then wait a minute, what about that thing? If you're gonna do dirt, at least do it inside my house where.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. That's a cop out.
No.
I hate when parents say that.
Hey,
Because you're giving your kid a chance to be disrespectful still in
Yes.
your house.
Yes.
I had to go to a motel. You're taking your ass to a motel. I'm not going to make it comfortable for you
Not
and
at
your
all.
boyfriend
Not at all.
or you and your girlfriend.
Not at all.
No, because that doesn't teach them a level of respect.
This video kind of looked like he really don't know that young man. Like the young man got caught in that room because
Well, his
Like, you
daughter
see how
clearly.
you see how he leaning on the door stool right now. Like you see how he leaning on that. He's like, yeah,
Like, he
go
already
ahead,
know
yeah.
that
We
dude.
gonna have this
He don't
conversation.
know that
Like,
dude.
you know what I
He
mean?
really don't know
I
that
don't know
dude.
none of y'all, and
Now, like I said, I agree with you. Like you said, like now if you've been knowing him,
line
you
it
know what's
up.
going on.
Okay,
The whole
let's move
family
on
right
to the
now,
next
line
one,
it up,
y'all.
dog. Like
Because
what?
that'll be all night conversation, too.
I'm
Let's go to the
first
next
of all,
one.
I'm beating the gay brother in the background. Like I'm beating your ass first.
Let's
like,
go
you know what
to
I'm
the
saying?
next one, crazy.
All right, my bad. You coming over here, coming to my
Let's
house
go
in
to
a
the next
wig,
one because
nigga.
we can't beat up the gay guy in the tennis skirt.
Don't come over to my house with a wig.
Now, in honor of Black History Month, you know, there are black families that's ready. And with, you know, the president, who he is, and his homeboy with his little disrespectful little kid in the White House, in the office, the Oval Office, we got to stay ready to be ready. Let's play this.
Property intellectual.
Barter system.
Systematic cambio.
Group economics.
Community group.
How old are you, Miss Grace?
6 years old.
You ever been to school or daycare?
No.
Who was Huey P. Newton?
African political activist, revolutionary, Hold Bobby Seale, co-founded Black Panther Party in 1966.
What are you to your father?
Regalo.
And what are you, period?
Giosa.
Grace, if we only give jobs to our family and friends, what is that called?
Nepotism.
What do we do before we resort to violence?
Try your best to walk away and defuse the situation.
What is economic slavery?
Refers to a situation where a person's livelihood depends on wages or salary, especially when the dependence is total and immediate.
How do we avoid economic slavery?
Work for ourselves.
Tell me one way that this family practices group economics.
When we go on tours, you sell books and curriculums, and me and Derek will sell Ellen and Relearn jars that we get money as a group.
Derek and Derek, what's the name of the game?
Ellen and Relearn.
And if I died today, what's your job?
The pick up we left off and take care of our sisters.
I want to remind you, there is no evolution.
Y'all, you got to get your kids prepared mentally because they don't know nothing about the history. I think it's dope he's teaching them history, and he teaching because that little girl handled that better than I can. It be hurting me to push the little things in there. I be like, oh.
You gotta fully.
She like clack clack
you
boom.
For real.
I can't do that. Her little hands say clack clack boom. I can't do that. I'm not ready. I'll be the one crawling away, going, please, not in my bag. Clawing my way up out of there. I'll be on my elbows while this little girl's like, I got him. Bow, bow, bow.
I think that might be like a prop gun, you know what I'm saying? Because it's too, because that real gun is too heavy.
No, he ain't teaching them no prop, nothing.
No, that ain't a prop gun. Like
that ain't prop. She got strong ass fingers.
She used to like, but I mean, it's probably like a.
It'd be hard for grown-ups to pull.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hard for me to do that.
But I'm sure there's no bullets in the chamber.
No.
Nah. He just teaching them. Then again,
he showed her how to properly put the clip in, though. Like,
she put that clip in like she was in the military.
She probably gonna end
she
up
can't
in the
say
military.
Political, but she put that clip in. She said,
It's
a 19 political, 1966, Dad. But I got this gun ready, Daddy.
You stupid.
It's a 1960 political. That's what she said. All right, go to the next one.
I like the combo mind and the physical. I like the duality.
Okay, now this goes out to everyone, not just black people. Y'all, we got to start checking people out here on some reckless behavior. Play that.
What they doing? Let's check it out.
Hidden cameras are being found everywhere in hotels, restrooms, and Airbnbs. A lot of these videos end up online for predators to watch. This device will actually be that any hidden cameras or GPS devices, both wired and Bluetooth. And the best part is the red light. You can see any camera lens reflections. Just take a look at this.
Y'all better order one of them things, because you could have diarrhea and this nigga like get off on diarrhea. And he got you on only diarrhea fans. This your dude, because he know your asshole. He gonna be like, I saw your asshole only fans.
Only diarrhea fans.
Like, oh, you nasty bastard. He gonna be like, yeah, remember that?
That right there.
That's diabolical.
That's diabolical.
Diabolical. So, Mike, you got kids. Make sure you check all your hotels.
I'm like, Mike, you a tech whiz, bro. Like, you ever thought
Mike
about this?
Bewildered. That messed you up, huh, Mike?
Yeah, you a tech whiz, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, hey.
That's ingenious, too. That's ingenious right there.
You better check.
A screw.
And it's on the edge of the bed, so it was most
all y'all that's watching DK's Way right now with children, look around. In the words of Keith Morris, look around,
so
look around.
They asked out, though, when they put the bed linen over that shit down.
I know, huh? They covered it.
Right, covered it up.
But they know you going to move the sheet at some point.
And they know you going to stand in front of
that
that
bed. They know the first thing you going to do is throw the sheets back.
And you going to stand in front of that bed, too.
You going to take off your drawers right there.
Most times people
you going to bend your ass right over in that camera.
Walk past naked.
Your little kid gonna be doing the little dance right in front of the camera.
I feel like every
Mommy,
room
I'm
now.
not getting in the tub. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. And this
dance.
nigga all the ding-a-ling man got it.
Dance.
Let's go to the next.
You should have showed me that.
Hey, I gotta keep y'all informed.
Mike about to check every.
Thank you.
Mike about to check every screw in this
In
motherfucker.
honor of Black History Month, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's ugly people out there trying to see your black people. Let's go to the next
now
one.
I gotta my God, that's too much.
Mike about to check everything.
All y'all in the chat, y'all better thank her for that video.
Let's go to the next one. This the last one?
No, we got one more.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going long tonight. It's too funny, though. Now, this shit right here, I had to put one or two conspiracy theories in here. Now,
one or two?
You know me.
What's
But
happening here?
this one, I want y'all to tell me AI didn't have nothing to do with this. This is the world we living in. And Kendrick Lamar out there floating over oceans and shit. And this kind of shit really happening. So,
The
play
three
that
lights.
video.
Is that 3 lights out there? Whoa, he jumped from like he time traveled.
That bike got thrown. Watch. He trying to go forward. Off the bike. They threw his bike.
That's probably took out a ring. It was a ghost or something. Some alien shit.
Now, let me just tell you, that demon hated his bike for some reason.
Man. Stole it.
That nigga
You
was
stole
like,
my
I
bike,
hate your
nigga.
bike.
Stole my cousin bike.
Maybe he ran over him on the bike and took it. He did not want him on that bike.
Boy.
But I'm just saying, this shit happening out in these streets for real. Why they out here playing in halftime,
Man.
and Super Bowl Sundays, and
Deciphering shit.
Right? Ain't nobody got time to decipher your messages, nigga. That was a real message. They go say, "Get the fuck off the
Project
bike."
2025 going down. Shit.
Right? I don't know what that's about.
Is that
Mike.
something to be afraid of?
I wouldn't want to be on a bike and it gets snatched from under me
Of
like
course,
that.
but if that force exists and that's supposed to be a negative force, then we know there's an opposite and positive force that is just as powerful or probably more
The
powerful.
positive force kept him alive while that bike went over that house.
That bike went over the house.
While the bike person, see, he clearly got thrown off of it.
But where did he go after, you know?
He was just, you couldn't see him because the pole is there.
I'm
It's
like,
a street
even-
camera.
Yeah, I'm thinking like even if a car, if it was CGI and a car hit it, the bike wouldn't fly like that though.
No,
Like, you know
there's
what I mean?
nothing
Like,
that can make that bike
it
fly.
flew vertically though. It didn't even
Look
fly
it.
like.
You see him, I could see his silhouette still on the ground. But the bike, that thing that took his bike said, "Nah, I want that bike."
He looked back too. Why did he look back? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, he looked back like because
somebody talking to look at
maybe
it.
he
It's
was
like
riding forward.
I thought it snatched him too.
I think he tried to go backwards, like because he ran into that force and was trying to back up, and the force was like, "Nah, give me your bike."
See that Francisco? I thought he got dragged with the bike. To be honest,
The force was like, "Where you going, homie?"
Whatever that entity is, drags him away because you don't see him go that way at all. You just see him right there.
You see him get snatched off the bike.
I'm like, all right. I'm like, oh, maybe it was a car and they like, they greened it out
but
type shit.
I will say this. From a visual effects standpoint, and I've done visual effects.
Yes.
That's one of the tricks is always have something that
Else.
interferes with the frame.
With the frame.
And then you
That
hide
center
something.
beam, that center beam is definitely.
You know,
Because it does look like there's a slight cut there.
Right there.
Play it again.
But like what?
It looks like it's a slight cut.
And that's why I got us talking about
Wait,
it.
wait. Look. Okay, let it play. It's a slight cut about, right? See, he's trying to go forward, but he's getting pushed backwards like
it got
he
pulled.
looked back like, is that car?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's
And then it
something
looks
pulled
like his shadow was trying to get up and the bike landed on the other side of the street.
At first I thought
So
it was
y'all tell us what you think in
Okay,
the
so
comments.
let me tell you how. Let me tell you how.
first.
Let me tell you how I would do that visual effect.
Do it fast because we're gonna close out the show.
So when he was hidden in front of the little frame there, the little pole there, you had a steel frame. Nothing is moving after he gets interfered. After he's hidden, there's nothing else moving. So you take a freeze frame, and now you got a bike, and you just fly it over the thing. Notice the back car is no longer moving. Look at the back car.
Now look at him.
It stops.
When you do that just now, for instance, when you rewind it, you don't see
Right
him
here,
go-
nothing's moving.
You don't see
Now,
the split
now,
screen.
just play it now. Look at everything else but the bike. Look at everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now play it. Look, everything is frozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the possibility.
Okay.
You hold the frame, and then now you take the visual effects that come from behind it, and you throw it up there.
Y'all tell us what you think in the comments.
I thought it
You
was a
think
split screen.
Mikael is right, or do you think that Ghost hated
I'm
that
just telling
man's
you,
bike?
if I was to do a visual effects, that's how I would do it.
Was he running into force or was it a bike? Let's go to the last one and close out this show.
I thought that was a split screen at first.
That was great.
Okay. Now, in order of Black History Month, y'all tell me how this father handled it and how you would have handled it. Let's let this play.
You don't know. I know. But you disrespected myself. You disrespected my family. But I would never do your children or your family or even you or no human being that way. I would never treat anybody that way. But I want you to know, man to man, that shit's not. And you don't know what young man. I have grace and honor. I was raised with morals and values. But I lost a lot. I lost my mother. I lost my mother-in-law. I lost my sister. All that shit. You don't know what mental state the next human being could be in. And it wouldn't be a cop. It wouldn't be a security guard. It wouldn't be nobody that could stop me from getting on your ass if I wanted to. You understand? So I want you to know that. Think about that. It doesn't matter about the age. You treat human beings.
Fuck all that. Because if you call my son a nigger, I'm going to show you how a nigger act, nigger. Nah, I'm just playing. I probably would have handled it. It depends on how he did it. You know, but there's no understanding when you do that. But you don't combat anger with anger. So I think the father deserves a clap.
Yeah, you do. He handled that very
Michael,
gracefully.
If you're in Walmart, because that's where it usually happens. You're in Walmart. You and your son are minding your business. They're like, move, little nigger. Get your fucking basket out my way, little nigger.
Ain't no way.
What are you doing, Michael?
Wow.
Are you handling it like this guy? Because they look like Walmart.
Man, he did it elegantly.
He did that eloquently,
I
elegantly.
would hope
elegantly.
that I could find the
Affluently.
words and discuss it in that manner. I would hope.
Yeah.
But I may be so inflamed emotionally that I might think about physical things, and I can't slow myself down to calm and rationally find a way to resolve it so you don't do that again. See,
But
the
what
goal-
if your son, we talk about your son, what if he said, you're the nigger?
Oh my God.
Wow.
That changes that. Hey, he's talking about his son now. Mike's son might quit back.
Okay, well, I'll give you a situation where you got to be calm, but you got to think well. So my son's about 2 years old, right? You got this woman who basically blocks me in, and I'm in there getting some fish, right? So I go in there and I go, hey, can you move your car? She acts like she didn't hear me. So I asked her again, I'm trying to leave here. Can you move your car? And then finally I say, hey, you know what? I want to leave. And she just couldn't wait to react, right? So she's not moving her car. So I'm like, okay. And I got my son, right? And I'm trapped. I can't go nowhere. So I'm like, okay, I got to be calm because I don't want to act a fool. But at the same time, you got to meet crazy with crazy, right?
So what'd you do?
So, I got a bucket. Her friend is next to me. I got in my car, and I'm turning it on, and I'm going to try to squeeze out of that mud. And I had already rationalized in my mind.
So you was going to hit their car.
And then what did the friend say? Hold up for a second, because her car is pretty nice. I got a bucket. My car is kind of looking like, okay.
So what'd your son do?
No, my son was in the back in the seatbelt.
I know. I thought that was the whole point of the son.
Right.
No.
The point is that I had to act like crazy. Like I'm going to do something
Okay,
crazy.
so you saying you would handle it crazy if it happened?
I'm saying
he was just using chess.
I'm saying is that sometimes you have to meet crazy with crazy, but you got to remember I can't go over the edge.
Yeah, right.
Because your son's already went over the edge by saying,
I'm not trying to get arrested in front of my son.
I got to be an example for my son.
And I can't get
I have to
arrested,
be an
and I got to take
example
him
for
home.
my son.
Now, Ecor,
Mm-hmm.
as a parent, you're in Walmart. It always happens at
Why did she
Walmart.
come up with this one?
And
It's
the
always
lady
Walmart.
bumps your basket. Your baby's in the basket. And he's like, and she's like, oh, what a cute little niglet.
Oh man.
What do you say?
I'm embarrassed. I'm just going to embarrass the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like embarrass her so eloquently and have me just because I'm a bag on her. You know what I'm saying? Have everybody in that area laughing at her before you know it. He's gonna be like, this is gonna be the last.
What
time
if it's just you and her in the area?
Oh, I'm still
I'm
going
gonna cuss
in.
her ass out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cuss her ass out, and I'm gonna let everybody in there know why I'm cussing her out.
See,
This is what she just got through saying about my baby.
Francisco, you're at Walmart. You and your new girl and her little kid, your potential step parent. And the white man says, I'm tired of you guys always in the line. Go back to Africa. What are you gonna say?
God done blessed me with this moment because I've been waiting to snap on like a white motherfucker in this very
That's
type
what you
of
gonna
situation.
say.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you,
Oh,
Lord.
you gonna scare the hell out that white
I'm
man.
going in.
All
I'm
rationale out the
going in
window.
because like verbally, like that, I'm not attacking you. Like I can say whatever I want to
Right.
as long as I'm not threatening you, and I'm gonna just drop facts. Like, oh, you old
Man,
dirty
let
white
them motherfuckers
man,
know.
You don't
Like,
even
I'm
wash your
calling
legs,
nice.
like-
Go
You the
back to
immigrant.
Africa.
You the immigrant.
I'm going in like all like you know what I mean. I'm gonna go in so much, even if I'm not even making sense. I'm gonna just keep going in for like however long she can take it. I'm just gonna keep talking,
hit it with the
going in
truth.
like
Okay,
oh,
you
thank
answer the question now, Don.
Yes,
Donnie.
yeah, Don.
Donnie,
Yeah,
you're
Donnie.
in
How
Walmart.
do you- how do you-
somebody come up to you?
I've
and
had
say,
that happen to me.
How-
And I was like, look at you, bitch. That's why your perm ain't in right.
See, bagging on
It was
good.
an Asian lady being racist. She tried to cut me in line and she kept going, smiling.
Yo.
And I was like, why this bitch keep smiling at me, scooting to the front of the line? Then she got behind the lady in front of me. And I said, what are you doing? I said, hell.
Hell, right.
What are you doing? I was here. It's okay. No, it's not okay.
it's not
You
okay.
need to fucking go back there. So the Mexican lady was like, yeah, bitch, you wasn't even supposed to be there. We was at Ross.
Oh, wow.
So,
So
Donnie, you kind of agree with me
The
then.
story was, bitch, bye. I didn't try to be nice about it. I was just, I see you. You not slick. That's what I was saying to her. I was like,
Amen.
I saw your fucked up perm coming out my peripheral vision. I had everybody laughing, and I wasn't even a comedian then, bitch. I saw your
Yes, you
old
was.
scalp perm. I said, this bitch with a bad perm trying to cut somebody like I can't see your perm.
You was a comedian then because you had all the motherfuckers in there laughing.
Because I said, you want to look like us, but you don't like us because she had that little frizzy Asian afro.
Right.
Anyway, y'all,
Know
this
what?
is DK's way.
Verbal jab.
Yeah, I was punching, I was jabbing the fuck
Hey,
out.
man, I'm going in, and like what you were saying, yeah, like
That was a great show.
Thank you. And I'd like to close out this show because we have went so far over. I thank y'all for rocking with us all this time. How many people I got left in that chat?
we had 14,
Oh,
30 right
okay.
It didn't drop.
And I thank y'all. And please comment on the topics tonight. We went in. So don't just say, oh, that's the funniest shit ever. I know. Thank you. I appreciate you. But really talk about the topics. I like to know what y'all really think about some of the shit we talked about. Ecor, what
Yes,
you
ma'am.
got going on in your life right now?
Oh man, well I got my monthly showcase, the Wolf's Den, every first Friday,
Ow.
right here on OneStream.tv. Yeah. I also have a performance tomorrow on the Barbershop Comedy at the Sunset Rooftop with
Y'all
Dwight the
come
Barber
down there.
and Andre Bailey, and man, it's like I got another.
That's on Sunset and Gower on the rooftop.
Exactly. And I got another event coming up next month. So I've just been evented up since all this year, since the year started. So
That's good. What you got going on in your life, Michael, right now?
I've been experimenting with Breathe Infinity. So I've been using this product. It's called Wyora. And what it does, it takes the heavy metals out of your system. So I have been using it for a good 5 years. So I wanted to see what my body was like without it. So I stopped using it
I got a question. So it takes the heavy metals out. How does it take it out? Do you pee it out or boo-boo it out?
Exactly.
So you're like in Terminator when he had the metal coming down.
It's got
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm just saying, niggas metal coming out the piss.
That's a great visual.
Silver colloidal.
That's a great visual. Of
I
how
just
it comes
pictured
out
a long metal stick.
It's a natural product called zeolite that attracts heavy metals, and it comes from the sea. And then it comes out your urine, and it comes out your stool.
I want to know who thought of this shit.
Heavy metal.
Who was sitting around the seashore like, if I take the zeolite out of this clam, if I take the zeolite out this clam, I'm gonna piss metal and shit metal. Who thought of this shit? We gonna have to do a show on who thought of the medication.
Okay, but here's the side effect. Here's what it does.
Oh, shit.
I can prove that it helped me lose 11 pounds in 10 weeks.
Yeah,
I bet you had all that heavy metal out of you.
They weren't playing anymore. All the
Hey, they came out. They came out with the guitar.
You guys are making jokes.
Yeah, AC/DC up in that.
It's called NCD2. Okay, you know.
See, it sound like a heavy metal rock band. NCD2.
Megadeth, Megadeth up in that motherfucker.
You know what? You guys are crazy.
Def Leppard up in that motherfucker.
Y'all give it up for Mikael for being a good sport always with his metalology. Y'all don't let him use your toilet. He might fuck your shit up with his metal.
Shit out some aluminum.
I'm just saying. Nigga gonna clog your toilet
Shit
with metal
fall through
shit.
your apartment like
mercury. Mercury
he
dropping.
said heavy metal. This nigga shitting out iron.
Aluminum,
he's
fluoride. It's in your soil. It's in your water. It's in your food. Some people think it's in your air. So
this nigga
it's all
shooting
around
out
us.
civil rights, civil war pellets out his feet.
Damn.
Yo, that's
Okay, he's sitting
BBs.
little metal balls coming out his ass.
BBs.
Only on DK's Way. I'm Donnie Keith. This has been DK's Way. Y'all, Saturday nights, I got Saturday Night Vibes. This show is every Thursday, 8 p.m. live. Please scroll through some of the other shows. Like it, subscribe, share it. I go in with different people every week, different topics every week, and they're always related upon the shit you put on social media or what's in the news. I love you. Good night.
Donnie Keith.
Party people. Yeah. That was great.